Hi, welcome to Cool Guys Dental Clinic. What can I help you with?
Hey, I need an appointment. I need a dentist appointment. My tooth is hurting.
I can definitely help you with that. First, are you a new or an existing patient?
I'm a new patient.
Okay. And what is the reason for your visit today?
So, AI receptionists, how do they work? You're telling me that you can call an AI and it's going to book appointments? No way. In this video, I'm going to show you how exactly I was able to sell a receptionist to a dentist. And this receptionist literally will book appointments on their calendar and give every single detail from what service they need, what time, where they live, etc. First, let me talk about what the two tools that we're going to be using. I'm just going to jump right into it. No more talking. N8N is the workflow, and VAPI is going to be the voice. Now, I'm not going to give you the very complicated template that has like 60 to 100 nodes. Like, nobody has time to sit there and like configure every single node and do all that. Instead, I'm going to give you one that's like 5 or 6 nodes. It's just, most of the system is going to be running through VAPI. So VAPI is going to have that system. It's going to have ChatGPT embedded, and that's going to make it very easy for it to flow properly, able to talk with the receptionist and make it just like very realistic. It's like you were talking to ChatGPT, but ChatGPT actually has a voice. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go on a website called vapi.ai, and this is completely free. I haven't paid a cent on using VAPI. Only has, you have to pay if you've reached like a lot of calls, but like when just starting, it's not gonna charge you anything. Okay. Well, you first make an account with VAPI, and you're gonna open the dashboard. You're gonna see that this is my dashboard right here. As you can see, like it's all low numbers. That's because I don't use this account at all. I think this was the first account that I ever made, so that's why yeah, it's not really used. But as you can see, calls always work. They always work. Whenever I did make a phone call, there was no issues with it. All right, so how we're gonna build our voice agent, we're gonna go on the left under build and assistants. Click on assistants. These are older agents that I made, but we're not worried about that. Okay, we're going to click on create assistant, and we're going to type in the name. I'm just going to call Andrew. I don't know, just a random name, Andrew. Okay, and once we type that in, we're going to press create assistant right here. We don't need to worry about any of these. We're just going to make a blank template because we're going to put all the information in here. Okay, once you created that assistant, you can see that there's an Elliot right there. Elliot is just the voice. Okay, so when you go on voice, you can use any of these voices, girl, man, everything here, right? So that's what Elliot is. All right, we're gonna first go under model, and we're going to use ChatGPT 4.1 mini. Is the best for conversations, the best. So this is the model that we're going to be using. In N8N, we're not even going to need to have a agent. We're not even going to need to have that AI agent or import ChatGPT at all. That's going to already be in VAPI. That's why I like VAPI so much. It's a lot of less work. Okay. First message, we're always going to have the assistant speaks first. We don't want to call a number and nobody answers. That's going to be very awkward. First message, all right, we'll make something natural. Hi, welcome to, I call it Cool Guys Dentist. Okay, and that's going to be our first message. All right, and now the system prompt. All right, now as for the assistant prompt, you can see that this is a lot, right? And the reason why it's so much is because that this is the entire playbook on how it should respond, how it should even use the tools that we're going to use. Okay, so this is basically the entire agent, right? It's basically teaching the entire agent what we want it to do. Okay, so as you can see, we're going to be using 3 tools. And you can see that right here. This is check availability, book appointment, and qualify lead dental clinic. And these are basically the actions that the AI agent is going to do. Because an AI agent is cool to talk to, right? But we wanted to actually book appointments. We want to actually be able to check the calendar and see if there's times available. We wanted to also see if the person has ever been in the dentist before. So that's what these tools are right here. If you guys want to just completely copy this, I know it's a lot. I know there's a lot of words here. If you don't want to copy this, what you can do is go into my link and I'll have the entire template as well as every other template, the end-to-end workflows, everything is going to be in this link. So all you can do, just copy and paste where it says system prompt, and that's it. It'll save you so much time. If not, you could just type this in if you want. Once we're done with that, we're going to go to the top right, publish. Okay, and that's basically just making sure we save. It's too bad that I have two Andrews, but right, now we have it saved. We have the entire system ready. Now we're going to go under Assistance Tools, okay? And we're going to create these 3 tools that we're talking about. And think of the tools, again, as like the action, what we want the agent to do besides just talk. All right, so we're going to click on Create Tool and Custom Tool because we're building this one like this, okay? Let's let it load. Let's take a little time. All right, we're going to call this one Book Appointment, okay? Call it like this, Book Appointment, okay? Spell it like this because this is the system prompt is saying it like this. This action is to book calendar. Okay, this is just a little description, okay? But where the real functionality is going to come over here on parameters. The parameters are going to give the exact functionality, okay? So what we're going to do, instead of trying to add a parameter, we're going to use a JSON script, which is basically a JavaScript orientation. Now, I know you don't want to code. I understand, right? This code is going to literally give you everything. If you go in my template, I'm going to have the entire code, everything ready. Okay, but when you type this in, this is going to have the description. It's going to have the client name. It's going to have the start time, end date time, everything that it needs to move on. Okay, so again, just go into the link and just pick it out, just copy and paste, or you can try to type this out if you want, or you can actually just take a screenshot of this, go to ChatGPT, say, I want you to list it out. Okay, there's so many ways to work around this, okay? But these codes are specifically to make sure it's like very easy for the prompt to understand, okay? Once we're able to apply this, let's turn this off. Back to Visual Editor, look at that. Client name, end date time, start date time, okay? So these are the tools, the parameters of the tools that we're going to be using, okay? Make sure to always save, go up here, save, because you don't want to sit there and type this again, trust me, okay? We're going to make another tool. Remember, we're using 3 tools. So the other tool is going to be check availability, okay? And this is to check for available times. This description, we don't really need the description. We're going to do the same thing that we did before. Go on JSON, okay? We're going to input this JSON snippet right here. And this is the entire snippet, okay? Giving us the date, example, July 15th, giving us how we want to format the date, how we can make it correlate with Google Calendar, and what's required is the initial search date time, okay? Again, you can just copy and paste it. Click apply, and then move it back to Visual Editor. This is the main function that we're getting. Initial search date time. All right, save it. Okay, and lastly, we want to qualify the lead. So we're going to create that last tool, and this is going to be, if this thing would upload. All right, we're going to call this qualified lead. Make sure to spell it like this because this is the way the system prompt is going to understand. Go on JSON and again do the same thing. Okay, this is qualified lead. Okay, now Visual Editor, Oops, looks like it didn't save. Okay, let me do that again. I forgot to press apply. Okay, apply and then move back. Now we see that this qualified lead is actually checking if there's a new patient, why do you want to visit, who is your insurance provider, right? This is the one that I sold to the dental clinic. We're going to save this, and now we have 3 tools. So now let's add the tools to the assistant that we made. So we're going to go back up to assistant, look for Andrew or whoever you named it, doesn't matter. Okay, you want to go down to tools right here on the bottom, and we want to select the tools that we just made, and we want to add all 3 of them, 1, 2, 3, or select all. Yeah. All right, once you do that, press publish. This is how you save it. Now let's actually get the number. Okay, let's actually get the number. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to go to phone numbers down here. All right, and these are numbers that I made before, but we're just going to create a whole new number. All right, type in the area code that you want. I've tried the one that I live, but it keeps saying that you can't do it. So it will basically give you like available. Oh, it looks like it did work. Okay. All right, now we're gonna label this. Let's label this Andrew the dentist. Okay. And this is the most important part, assistant. All right, we want to look for Andrew, look for the assistant that we just made, click Andrew, and if the assistant is not available, this is where you would put the phone number that you wanted to go to in case. So I'm not going to put their phone number because that's like private information, but that's what you can do. That's what this is here for, fallback destination. Okay, remember to click save, and now our number is there. Now our number is here, 910-661-1175. All right, let's go back to assistant. All right, so this is what we do. We've import from file and look for the dental clinic workflow that I'm going to link, and there you go. When you open it, you're going to have the whole template, and you see how small this template is. How small this template is. It's nothing crazy. Let me get rid of this note. This is just a very simple template, right? And as you can see, this is the webhook that we're using, right? This is how we're calling VAPI, right? And then this right here is the variable node. Okay, this is going to have all our information, just giving the specific details of the number, how many minutes before buffer. Okay, and then this right here is the router. Okay, so this right here is the rules. Actually, the most important node is this right here. This is telling the VAPI agent whether we check availability, when to book the appointment, and whether this client has worked with the dentist clinic or not. So these are basically what I've got for the rules. And if you just download the template, it's all going to be filled out. You won't have to type anything. This is a JavaScript. This is just a snippet of JavaScript right here. This is the potential slots, and like this code is just basically giving that function, right, and filtering the slots. And this is what this code is doing. This is JavaScript right here. Okay, so yeah, I mean, once these are done, these are actually just already finished. Everything about this is done. The only thing would be the calendars. We see that there's an error right here. If we zoom in, we see that there's a little error. That's the reason why is because we don't have any credentials on the calendar. Okay, but first things first, let's connect the server to VAPI. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the VAPI, double click, go on production URL, and look at this link right here. You're gonna copy this by just clicking on it. You're copying it. You're gonna go into VAPI, look at the tools, server URL, and paste it. Okay, save. That same link you're gonna put with all of the tools, just like that, and save. No need to change anything else. Do the same thing, just save. Okay, this is how we're connecting VAPI and 8 with this server. This is the server URL right here. Okay, now the last step is now connecting the Google credentials, right? This is the part that a lot of people struggle with, but it's very simple. Just double click on it. Okay, you're gonna go up here and just sign in with Google. Like literally, that's it. Sign in. Okay, it already has access. Just continue. Just sign in with your Google account, whatever Google account that. If you don't have Google Calendar, then first to get that. Okay, first have Google Calendar. All right. Now you're gonna go over here. Let me make sure that yes. Okay, so you're gonna go after you have synced the Google Calendar. You're gonna go over here to the calendar. Go to from list and look for the part that you want to use. Okay, so I'm gonna go on Google Calendar real quick and just see how many different calendars I have. I'm in the wrong account. I have so many accounts. Okay, so we see there's a dental, a family, HVAC. Okay, so I'm going to go with dental. Okay, all this looks good. And so right here, I have my Google Calendar open. Okay, so make sure you first have that. I have multiple calendars right here. I have birthday, dental. So I just clicked on dental because that's the one that we're using right now. Okay, so when you click on the Google Calendar node, you want to make sure that under calendar, you want to click by list and you want to make sure it's the right one. So just click on dental. Or you can just click on the Gmail. It really doesn't matter, right? It's basically whatever calendar you're using, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, just make sure that this is connected. Make sure you sign in through Google and allow N8N to access your calendar. Okay, so then as you can see, the errors are all gone, and automatically it's giving me the dental. It's already connected to the dental calendar too. So pretty much with the workflow, we're done. Like the only thing we need to do now is just activate, right? So you see the mouse, you see the pointer right here, you just click on this. Okay, I'm also gonna, it's saved. I'm also gonna save it. This is the complete workflow. Now the AI receptionist is fully working, and the last thing to do is just try it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, and I'm pulling up the calendar right now just to show in real time. I'm gonna call that number. So if you can see right here, this is the number that we made. Same number as the what's on VAPI. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a call. Book a dental appointment. Okay.
Hi, welcome to Cool Guys Dental Clinic. What can I help you with?
Hey, I need an appointment. I need a dentist appointment. My tooth is hurting.
I can definitely help you with that. First, are you a new or an existing patient?
I'm a new patient.
Okay. And what is the reason for your visit today?
I have a toothache. I kind of bit on something hard, and now my tooth is really numb. I need somebody to help me, please.
Got it. And who is your dental insurance provider?
I don't
If
have
you don't
one.
have insurance, just perfect. Thank you for that information. I can now look for an available time for you. Would you please tell me which day and time would work best for you?
Can we do tomorrow at 1 p.m.?
It looks like tomorrow at 1 p.m. is unavailable. However, I have a few other times open. 10 a.m., 11:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 4 p.m. Would any of those work for you?
Yeah, let's do 4 p.m.
Great, I can book that for you. And what is your full name?
My name is Gus Fring.
Okay, Gus Free. Just to confirm, I have you down for a dental appointment on October 8th, 2025 at 4 p.m. Is that all correct?
Yep, that is all correct.
Excellent. The appointment is confirmed, and a text message with the details has been sent. We look forward to seeing you. Goodbye.
All right, thank you. All right, and as you can see, it automatically set up the appointment. Cool guys then at clinic. Gus Free. I meant to say Gus Fring, which is a character from Breaking Bad that I really like, but doesn't matter. Okay, we see new patient. Yes. Reason for visit, toothache. Insurance provider, self-pay. Now these are all this is a very simple what's it called, workflow. Sorry, this is a very simple description. Like obviously you can become more advanced and add like extra things like payment method, add all kinds of things, what specific person that you want to see when you go to a dentist clinic. But these are all because that every single dentist clinic works differently, right? So I decided to just choose like the very basics, like are you a new patient and why are you visiting?